Thank you, Dr. Fitzgerald. Good morning, Rye City. What an incredible morning for us to all be together. There have been so many days when we all woke up this year and said, what will it be next? But today I stand before you and I say, this is what's next. These incredible young men and women who will be the people who make change in this world. And today we celebrate them. Good morning, students, families, faculty, honored guests, and members of the community. Welcome to the 90th graduation of Rye High School. Today is a celebration of 13 years of hard work by our graduates and the incredible dedication and support of their families and teachers. You are quite a unique class in that you have navigated the COVID-19 pandemic for the past 16 months, a good portion of your junior and senior years of high school. Your lives in and out of school have been dramatically impacted by the pandemic, and you will continue to see impacts of the virus over the coming months and years. But there are two hallmarks of this class, and they are flexibility and resilience. Author Robert Jordan said, "The oak fought the wind and was broken. The willow bent when it must and survived." This class has been flexible and adaptable through the challenges of remote learning, hybrid learning, quarantine after quarantine after quarantine, face shields, social distancing, desk shields, health assessment forms, green thumbs, and significant changes to all aspects of your life. Your flexibility has allowed you to pivot quickly, shake off disappointments, and succeed despite the many obstacles that have come your way these past 16 months. You, more than any class in recent memory, have developed tremendous resilience, what they used to call grit. Ironic that there have been books and TED Talks and parenting classes on how to develop grit, and here you got it, courtesy of a nasty little pathogen. Author Gregory Williams said, "On the other side of a storm is the strength that comes from having navigated through it. Raise your sail and begin." The Rye commitment states, "We will provide you the necessary support for you to receive an education that helps you become socially responsible, caring citizens who can think critically, communicate effectively, collaborate, and creatively solve problems in a diverse global environment." Throughout your time in the Rye schools, and especially through the pandemic, I have witnessed you achieve the promise of the Rye commitment through your academic work, your community service, your participation in extracurricular activities and athletics, and most of all, your support and love for each other. Congratulations on having successfully navigated the COVID storm to become a graduate of Rye High School. We hope that you are leaving us as confident people who will continue on a path of learning throughout your lifetime. While you may feel like you've reached adulthood and are ready for the next phase of life, many of us here today will always see you as your younger selves just finding your way. As you head off into the world to create your path in life, discover your passions, and make your mark, know that your families, teachers, and all of the Rye City School District staff will always be here cheering you on. I would like to share a wonderful children's book that I believe tells the perfect story for today. You may be high school graduates today, but I'm going to do one more read aloud before you leave us. Mrs. Spitzer's Garden by Edith Patu. Mrs. Spitzer is a teacher. She is in room 108 of Tremont Elementary School. Inside room 108 are 6 tables, 4 circles, and 2 rectangles. There is a rug in one corner with real hopscotch squares and checkerboards woven in bright colors. There is also a size chart, a birthday chart, a gerbil in a cage, a housekeeping and dress-up corner, a row of 22 pegs for coats and backpacks, and in another corner, Mrs. Spitzer's desk. At the end of the summer, Mr. Merrick, the principal, walks down the hall to Mrs. Spitzer's room and gives her a packet of seeds. Mrs. Spitzer consults her calendar and plans her daily schedule. She checks her tools. She makes sure the soil is right, light, and well-drained with plenty of room for sprouting. Then Mrs. Spitzer plants the seeds. She waters them, feeds them, and makes sure they get plenty of sun. The seeds begin to sprout. As the plants grow, Mrs. Spitzer watches them closely. She checks daily for weeds and pests. She knows that different plants need different things and that each plant has its own shape. Some of the plants grow quickly, pushing upward, eager, impatient. Some grow more slowly, unfolding themselves bit by bit. Some plants sprout thin and tall. Some are bushy and wide-spreading. Some are bold, showy. They are brightly colored, saying, "Look at me." Some are silvery and quiet, the color of the earth. Our few are like wildflowers and will grow anywhere you put them. And some need gentle care, a special watching over. As the seasons change, Mrs. Spitzer tends her garden. And then the year is over and her job is done. But the plants will keep growing, uncurling their stems, stretching their leaves outward, and showing their faces to the sun. Mrs. Spitzer puts away her tools, her daily calendar, and her plan book. Soon another year will start, and Mr. Merrick will once again walk down the hall with a packet of seeds for Mrs. Spitzer. She will dust off her tools, till the soil, and a new garden will begin. On behalf of every faculty and staff member in the Rye City Schools, where you all have blossomed these past 13 years, I urge you to keep growing and stretching your leaves outward, show your faces to the sun, and change the world. Congratulations.